Guten Tag, it's Pigeon Ace 88, and we're back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're in Germany, where it is Auf Wieder Lane. It's case number 3. Let's head on to the chapter 2. Hey Ace, remember that postcard you had checked me out earlier? The one that sent to that famous guy? Found dead with a pole shoved up his? Yeah, we know. I can tell you where the killer sent it from. I was really bored, so I tracked the postmark on the card to the original postal center. Then I hacked into their system to see which postal worker had it on their route, then accessed their route logs. I'm not getting any younger here, kid. The card was picked up at some house in Black Forest. House in the forest? The only thing out here is an abandoned castle. Hey Ace, do you think the killer sent the card from that beat up castle on the hill? You're right, there's only one way to find out. We have to go to the forest. Ooh, it's yummy. Tambourine, metal glove. Carnivorous plant, wooden chest, open book, and walkie-talkie. I don't even know where this is. Wow, 3 clues. Oh, I love how the mailbox said 666. That's funny. It's like ominous. Hey Ace, I've been in rough places before, but this one definitely gives me some funky vibes. Let's hurry up. Good call picking up that military radio. It's locked, but if you decipher the code, it could be useful. It's curious to find an old storybook out here, no? The front page is faded, but your victim's name is definitely visible. Get your duster out and work on your magic on it. That wooden chest looks full of junk, but if you want to rummage through it and see what's inside, go for it. I will. For sure. Code question mark. RBA. Yep. E. There we go. Perfect. Never seen anyone unlock a radio faster, Ace. Let's get to Elliot and see what he can tell us about it. And again, for those guys wondering, I had an issue with Facebook saying that Ace wasn't my real name, which it's not. So unfortunately, in the game, they only take your first name. So I'll just be replacing it with Ace. Just kind of unfortunate. Oh, pals forever. New suspect. Smooth work on that book you found in the forest, Ace. We can clearly read the dedication. Hans and Johann, pals forever. Looks like our victim used to be really good friends with someone named Johann. They must have liked to read fairy tales together. Thieves! Unhand my property. Put down your weapon. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were the police. I thought you were some drunk tourist messing with my belongings. I was ready to shoot you. So you're the Johann mentioned in this dedication? Well, perfect timing. You're just the person Senior Trooper Ace and I were looking for. John Schnee. Alright, well, we'll talk to you, but let's first kind of fix this thing. Ooh. It's kind of some cool knives. Ooh, military stuff. Cool. Can't believe we found those dog tags in this large chest of junk we found outside the castle, Ace. We should get these dog tags over to the kid genius ASAP. Elliot may be moody, but he's pretty darn smart. I agree. I swear he looks like Justin Bieber. Saw a picture of him earlier. I'm like, I guarantee that's who they modeled him after. Johann, we're investigating the murder of Hans Vogel. Judging from this book we found in the forest, I take it you knew him. Hans is dead? Oh, we used to be friends when we were younger. We'd camp and read scary fairy tales. You know, kid stuff. When was the last time you saw each other? About 15 years ago. He went off to become a movie star and I went off to military training. We just grew apart. You still hold on to this book. Overly sentimental, don't you think? It's got some good stories. Have you heard the story about the Black Forest, Senior Trooper Ace? There's a dark legend about these woods. Those who dare enter are never seen again. That better not be a threat, Johan. Because if it is, your days of playing make-believe in the woods will be over faster than you know it. Oh! I like Carmen. She's a little feisty. It's kind of fun. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wait 12 hours. I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Guten Tag. Let's finish this off. Hey again, Ace. Can't believe you're still in this case. Anyway, I hacked the German military database and discovered that these dog tags you found in the forest were issued 10 years ago to a Klaus Weissman. Klaus Weissman. Sound familiar, Ace? Klaus Weissman was a suspect in the London case, but there he called himself Brother Klaus. He's also a Promethean. Wait, are you telling us that this Brother Klaus was in the military? Yep, but he was discharged after a couple years for repeated confrontations with other soldiers. Huh, a soldier leaves the military and becomes a crazy monk. That's strange. Even stranger is that we found his dog tags all the way out here. Not as strange as you'd think, considering the fact that he's from Bierberg. He was born here? Maybe the Bierberg PD can help us track this nut job down, Ace, because we must question this Brother Klaus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's track him down. Track him down. Oh, we tracked him down right there. That's pretty quick, I guess. Hey, Ace, I have some info about that military radio you found in the Black Forest. Lay it on us, kid. Well, it hasn't been used since the night of the murder, which made me accessing the radio's data history much easier. Radio militaries serve multiple purposes, like mapping and global positioning, as well as shortwave communication for general use. I decrypted the last coordinates found on the radio, and they match the ones on the postcard you found. You mean the coordinates that lead to the village square where our victim was murdered? The radio must belong to the killer then. Apparently. But the frequency the radio was tuned into at the time of the murder was a music station. A German folk music station. It's pretty lame. Wait, so our killer murdered the victim while listening to German folk music? Who does that? Ace, let's go track this murder down before they tune into another victim. Wow. That's odd. Thanks to that military radio we found, we know that the killer listens to German folk music. But right now, that could be anybody. Good idea, Ace. We should go back to the Oktoberfest beer hall. That's the place to listen to German folk music and find people who love it. It's a very valid point. It's a very valid point. Carmen's very much a by the book, which I like, and then Jack is just completely off the wall, which I love. Oh, you again, Senior Trooper Ace? I thought I'd seen the last of you heathens in London. Not a chance, especially when you're a suspect in another murder, Brother Klaus, or should we say Klaus Weissman. Hey, how dare you call me by that name? Klaus Weissman is dead. I've transcended to the higher order of divinity. Are you talking about the Prometheans? Does this higher order ask you to murder movie stars like Hans Vogel? Infidels, I'm no murderer, I'm a messenger of the Prometheans, shepherding in a new era of justice and righteousness. Alright, listen, pal. We don't have time for your new age mumbo-jumbo. Tell us why we found your old dog tags near this abandoned castle. Because this is from whence I hail. I've returned home to prepare the new order, subsisting only on warm beer and moldy pretzels. But know this, Senior Trooper Ace. Once the Prometheans take power, all the land will be ours. Well, until that happens, don't go far, Klaus. We might have more questions for you. Psycho! Psycho! Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yep, he is just a little crazy. He's a crazy. That's Italian, sorry. Alright. That's like an old school. That's an old school. Ooh, let's see what else we got here. Playing card. Okay, well, obviously that. Playing cards, grapes, spray can, happy face, faded paper. Boom. Boom! Skills! I got skills. That's actually a really good one. Oh, we're gonna get coins probably. Yep. Alright. Just adds up to this one. So, Ace, did you find any new clues? That torn photo could tell us something, but you'll have to put it back together first. And a restraining order complaint with the victim's name on it. Curious to see how this fits in. All you need is to decipher the case ID number.
Huh. I wonder if it's the mayor. I mean, that would add some craziness in here. She was going to interview him and she had a restraining order. Probably not the case, but it would be interesting. Uh-oh, it's Naked Guy. It's Naked Guy. Oh, Hans beat him? Hey, glad you were able to restore that torn photo you found at the beer hall, Ace. Looks like a photo of a sausage eating contest. Is this another photo with our victim and the naked guy, Gunther? He sure loves the camera. Only in this photo, Gunther doesn't look so happy. He's crying with a mouthful of sausages, and our victim is holding a gold sausage trophy. Looks like the contest didn't turn out as planned for our sausage champ. Time to have another chant with Gunther again. I'd prefer to pass, but it sure seems like you're bent on interviewing him. So if you're bent on interviewing him, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. And now that you deciphered that case ID number on that restraining order filed by our victim, it might be good to send it over to Marina. She can contact the Beerburg PD for the case details and then give us the profile of who'd merited a restraining order. Nice. I always like talking to Marina. 12 hours? Come on, Marina. Do it a little faster for me. So, Mr. Fritz, it looks like you actually did see Hans here at the beer hall before he was murdered. You lied to us. Don't wait there. I knew you'd find out. I was humiliated by that man. Sausage eating contests are my only purpose in life, and he beat me. Were you humiliated enough to kill him? Nine. I didn't kill him. Don't get me wrong. I could have if I wanted to. I may look fat and useless, but I was in the military. However, I'm no longer the angry soldier I used to be. Now my life is all about eating sausage and drinking beer. Well, you can bet there'll be a whole nother kind of sausage in your life, Mr. Fritz, if we find out you killed Hans Vogel. Oh, that's so wrong. Oh, that's so wrong. No comment. No comment on that. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. This is Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir.
Guten Tag, Pitching Ace 88, and we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. Hello, Trevor. Nice to see you. Oh, shoot, Ace. Ugh, that's going to screw me up a lot of times. So what can you tell us about the restraining order the victim filed? Primarily, who's it against? I'm fascinated by stories of unrequited love, or, as in this case, erotomania. Erotomania? You'll have to break that down for me. Erotomania is a psychotic delusion where a person believes someone, often a celebrity, is in love with them. Erotomaniacs send letters or gifts, make unwanted visits to their lover. They're utterly convinced the love is real and eternal, even if it's strongly denied. Wait, these symptoms sound familiar. Ace, does that sound kind of obsessive love sound like Gretel to you? An astute observation. As it turns out, your victim filed a restraining order against one Gretel Buttersplacker. Well, I knew she had them crazy eyes. Ace, we better find Gretel before she falls for someone else. Hansel and Gretel. I guess it's not a happy ending after all. She might be too obvious, though. Miss Buttersplacker, you weren't really dating Hans Vogel, were you? What are you saying? That our relationship wasn't real? We were in love. Or better yet, you were. But Hans thought you were a stalker. That's why he took out a restraining order against you, isn't it? 9. You didn't understand our love. I went all the way to Los Angeles to explain it to him, but when I arrived, he wouldn't even let me in. He called the police on me. How dare he? I loved him. You loved him so much you killed him? Oh, I would never hurt Hans. He was to be the father of my children. Together we were to have good times and sing German folk music. Well, Miss Buttersplacker, you'll be singing a different tune if we find out you loved our victim to death. Okay, I am not gonna lie. I hope she sticks around just because I love saying her last name. Hey Ace, this case is more twist than a Bavarian pretzel. Let's organize our facts. Gretel was literally crazy in love with Hans, but he wanted nothing to do with her. Gunther was humiliated by Hans after losing the sausage contest to him. And Brother Klaus popped up out of nowhere, rambling incoherently about the Prometheans, which is why we're in Germany in the first place. I think we'll have to wait. Wait, my phone's ringing. Martina's here. Ace, there's an emergency. Mayor Nagel has disappeared. Oh, no, 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 no. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 3. Make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys all later. Drunter and Druber.